It's week 5 of the National Football League. And coming up next is the Commanders, leader at quarterback. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Commanders and the Vikings. All that and more coming up next.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. And just like that, the season has reached October. I'm Brock Hewer up here in the booth. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, I don't know about you, but I always feel like the smells start to change in October. It just really starts to smell like fall, smell like football, second month of the regular season. And these next few games take on a greater importance moving forward.
Gosh, I wish I had a sense of smell. Mine is so bad, but I love what you're cooking right there. And I love this stretch of games because it makes a lot of teams contenders and a bunch of the other sellers as the trade deadline arrives here at the end of the month. You're going a hot streak heading into Halloween, and things will be looking great. But flounder this month, and you may end up seeing some of your buddies shipped off and playing elsewhere.
To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And we're off and running from Orlando. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
A win is a win for him. 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate. And maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, McCarthy. His first throw is an interception. And the Commanders force the turnover on the first series of this game. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
So now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They'll be led out by a promising young rookie quarterback from Florida.
It's always fun, puts a smile on my face when I see a rookie leading an offense out. A lot of them look like 10-year vets with confidence and poise in the middle of that huddle, middle of their teammates. But let's watch his first couple throws. That's where sometimes you can see some of those nerves slipping through.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now we're on the counter. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. He's going to throw this one. Finds him over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first. Working inside the red zone. It's inside the 10. Touchdown, Washington. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Minnesota all set to go for its second try. And time to hit a quick reset here, partner, after they find themselves behind following that opening drive INT.
Yeah, you say reset, I say Control-Alt-Delete. Pretend like it didn't even happen. You got to flush it in a hurry.
And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 29. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Hutchinson reels it in. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. He puts some power on a deep one. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And the Commanders take over. Not an interception by the reigning defensive player of the year. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Here comes the Washington offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll try and throw it here. Throwing the out route complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth 1 yard. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he pushed deep in enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. From the 24. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Tight end motioning right. From the red zone now. Has it down close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Back now, pressure on its way. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get in position to swap.
And they will score! Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Commanders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And Brock, they are not off to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake. Typically, one will follow.
It's a gain of 22. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Brought in right side. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
He sends this. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Commanders take over as they intercept it for the 3rd time in just our opening quarter. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a 1st. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 46, into the hands of Pitts. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They just get the play off. He has the 1st over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So that connection for a 1st will bring us to the end of the 1st. It's a 2-score game early. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now a give left side. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Complete out to the right. And this one doesn't go far. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Looking for a throw here. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. He'll throw it yet again. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 5. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Pitts brings it in. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 20-zip lead. Kyle Pitts with the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 27. Hits him on the out route. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's McCarthy, first and 10. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you could do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further insult to injury.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying again, following the sack. Able to find Hawkinson. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line. The Commanders ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 16. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's a throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw now. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They're throwing it. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Vikings are going to take over from deep in their own side. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And the Commanders take over on an interception by the reigning Defensive Player of the Year.
4 picks, 1 game, and I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 23. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
To the sideline, catch secured. Wow, he made that one look easy for the first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Throwing it again here. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he was able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. He's dropping back to throw. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders bump racing them to the halftime locker room. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Vikings now set to take the field. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Commanders get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game. It happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. please, coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
First down, ball at the 36. Throwing with a blitz on the way. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. Setting up a throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And this one does not go far. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Looking to the air here. Completes beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense set for a 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Has it in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll throw it again. Dumped off to his running back.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get it.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Commanders get more points to end a lopsided first half. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders continue piling onto this lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. He's back to throw. Pass is caught by Addison. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. A final throw before the break. A massive shot towards the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So we're in halftime in a game that's, well, honestly, partner, already feels decided.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. And in the second quarter, it is the Eagles who are out in front. Devontae Smith up over 100 yards receiving with 2 touchdown grabs. From there, we head down to the Sunshine State to check on the Jaguars at home in Jacksonville. And they have the lead over the visiting Buccaneers as that game has gone to halftime. Trevor Lawrence, a touchdown pass in that first half. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Saints in that one. Chris Olave, a touchdown reception.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Blackshear on the return. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. The Commanders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And our team in the truck putting these highlights together, well, they certainly had plenty of touchdowns to choose from. For them, actually. Though the way he's been playing, Brock, you cannot count on him being done reaching that end zone just yet. Ball at the 33 for first down. Blown back gets the handoff. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Back-to-back carries here. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Commanders will have a first. Pass play now. That's caught at the 4. And that's a Washington touchdown. Dangerous route to have to defend, Brock. A lot of running backs are so good at sneaking behind defenders running that pattern.
And if you're going to find your back for a touchdown, Kate, this is the first route you'd expect. Get him a favorable matchup. This guy can flat out move. Send him out there, stress that coverage, and go deliver for 6.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders tack on 7 more to their lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And unfortunately, he's been completing passes to the opposition seemingly as often as he's been finding his own guys today. We've seen some other quarterbacks lifted by this point, Brock, but not so. They're keeping the faith that he can recover and put some positives out there at some point. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they'll only let him get up to around the 28 before taking him down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Now it's McCarthy. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
The Commanders all set to regain possession. And all the touchdowns are sure going to catch some eyes around the league, but sure not unexpected for those of us who saw how well he was throwing it back when he got his first couple of scores.
Yeah, and if anything, he's only continued to improve and play better as this defense tried and failed to find any way to slow him down.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And they bring him down right around the 23. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Again, 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here's a give up the middle. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Pass play coming here. It is caught left side. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that 1st down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
No return on that punt. And it's going to be Vikings football. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And like a swarm of hornets, the coverage has been everywhere this offense has tried to throw it. So many possessions lost to interceptions, as we're being reminded of right here.
Yeah, think about it from a pure mathematical perspective. That's as many as 24 to 20, even 32 points left on the table offensively. That's enough to win a brand new football game. Kept off the board by a secondary. You call them Hornets, I call them dancing like a butterfly and stinging like a bee.
I love it. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Short throws dropped. This one's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
He'll get this to Jefferson. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And a fair catch made without incident just inside the 25. The Commanders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together finding the end zone. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Another carry for him. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. From the 43. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So before this is punted away, officials stepping in. Looks like a timeout was called by the receiving team. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Able to find Hawkinson. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Oh, put some heat on this deep, and they pick him off again! And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Give now to the running back. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing from the gun. Has it at the 7. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say, it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders continue adding on to that lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Right up the gut. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Now a give running right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Going on 3rd, McCarthy. Dump off caught by his back. Juke the defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Man in motion out of the slot. On play action now, McCarthy. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And now they face 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And the Commanders get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. The Commanders have possession and a massive lead. This one looking like it could be over. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, second down.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing from the gun here. Hits him on the in route. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, with out routes or in routes just like that.
They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll run here on first down. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Second and 6 coming up here. Back to the well again. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on third down.
The gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing now from the gun. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, these third and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on third and short, they can't get the job done.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a pretty clear plan of attack by the back from the very start. Found the lane quickly, didn't hesitate, knew exactly what he needed to get past the marker.
Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Commanders will have a first.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They've got a man in motion. First down from the red zone. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. The ones you get, you have to finish with points.
Their offense running back out now. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. Short pass brought in. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 17. Finds the in route complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Looking for the back that time. And that leaves him with third and short. Now McCarthy. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Back to the air, McCarthy. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Shotgun now on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, they'll run. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Plowing up the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. We reach the 2-minute warning from Orlando. Commanders about to move to a perfect 5-0 this season. First down, and they go right back to it. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Putting the tight end in motion. They'll run now on second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. And the Vikings add an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. First throw for the backup now. Caught quickly on the slant. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Trying the handoff. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup. 2nd and 6. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Second and 6 coming up here. Here's the give. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. It's a pickup. Three more now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Quick slant complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. So score this as a win for the Commanders. And if they could play at this level every time out, well, their coaches would be happy as they could be. Total team effort, a dominating victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Orlando.